Well, it's been about 2 years since the last video. Me and Amber are still together. We are searching and searching, trying to find a place to move to. We sold the property that most all of the videos were shot at for fixing that up. We are right in the middle of moving everything. It's a giant mess. Let me see if I can look around here. We got all the bags packed. We got all the stuff. There she is now. Too late. Let's see, everything's a complete mess. I'm all cripped up. I got a couple of fractured ribs and a broke finger. Oh, let me put this, let me put it on the tripod here. I will show you what the property is we're looking at. There it is. It's blah blah blah. Property is completely wooded and is a rolling property. Great place for hunting. Path leading to an open area, perfect for a food plot. Accessed by maintained county road, blah blah blah. There's no water or electricity on the property and it hasn't been surveyed. Here is a few photographies of it. Got about 9 of them on there. It does have a little bitty edge right here where the road goes through it. That'll be the access endpoint. Apparently they're in love with the deer. Oh, we got a little deer stand. We have looked at many of them and we are closing on that one. This is our list. We're closing on that, let's see, today is the 21st. We're closing on that one in just a little bit on the 28th. We're going to be leaving around the 26th. For the check-in at a motel to make sure we get there in time with all the vehicle situations. This was some of our list stuff here we went through here. Just going through everything and making sure, figuring out what all we wanted. Or an outhouse, because you know probably going to end up on that property using solar. Basically getting back to the country. That's what it says on the billboard in there anyway. There's going to be the objectives as soon as we hit the ground. We have to, oh, that's a little list of a few more things I need to add on there. Like there's not enough. There's a spring on the property. I've got to locate that. The current owner does not know about where it is, of course. Ha ha. But that's all the stuff we're going to do when we get there. I'm going to have to do a little bit of hiking. Let's see, so it was right around 40 acres. It was wrong in the description. I looked it up on the legal mumbo jumbo sites and had other folks checking in with me. Going to be drilling a well, and we're going to be either pulling on a mobile home or probably a camper at first. Trying to get septic on it and seeing about, like I said, hooking up the water from the well and cheapest way to get all of the stuff from here to there is in Alabama. And remember, if you followed any of the videos, we are in Georgia. So that's about a 2-hour drive because it's in West Alabama. I'm going to be making a little pole barn, probably a storm shelter, building onto the mobile or the camper, whichever one. That's a list of all of the junk. The red is what I haven't gotten done yet. And the black is what's already loaded in the Jeep. And the gray is what's almost loaded in the Jeep in the front entryway room there. Let's see, that's quite the list. Okay, that's a little depressing to look back on it now. I'm gonna basically change this fixing that up into a homesteading that up. Hey, it's about the same thing we were doing, huh? I'll go down and show the whole list, it looks like. Oh yeah, still got that dog. Gonna be leaving it with the sister for a little bit just to go out there and do the closing on this property. And that's all of the other stuff. I think that's about it. Let's go out here and get into some projects here and show you what I've been doing at least. There's no road cut into that property, so I'm loading everything. Pole saws, chainsaws, you name it. This area here has turned into the major city. Yes, it has. Oh, yep, just hung those up, sprayed them with the permethrin there, expecting the absolute worst. I'm sure it is super duper tick infested. I gotta get those in a few hours. Oop, there's the plot. Yep, looks like it's a plot. This stuff works great. Got the boat pulled here. Just got through hooking that up. I'm sure those roads, like I said, is trash. I'll have to cut in a road when we get there. I'm gonna end up having to take that off and cramming it in there along with everything else. The big shop has turned into a little shop. Yes, it has. And amazingly, I got everything in there. I do mean amazingly. At least everything I could use. There's the old Massey. It's still over there. I had just got through getting it running. I had changed it all out, and oh my goodness, I can't remember what all I did with that, but it was it basically needed the diesel working up in there again. It was had too much air in it, and the filters I bought was the wrong ones. Crammed everything in here. That's why I'm going to immediately have to do a pole barn as soon as possible. There's no room in here to do anything. Everything's jammed up. Not really room to walk in here. That is the outhouse that did most of the crippling. I was loading that outhouse off of the trailer, off of this black trailer right here. Had that tilted over, doing it by myself like a moron, like always. That's amazing how much harder things become when you're doing it alone. I had that tilted out, that door swung open as I'd had it right on its peak of its leverage. That hook right there caught me and it threw me over there somewhere into a bunch of cinder blocks. Oh yeah. Broke rib, broke finger, well, fractured ribs. Yeah, that was fun. Next step, though, is going to be getting back to the country. That's coming very, very soon. Got a van I'd been working on, got it all running, finally. That van may have been in some of the old videos, I do not recall. I gotta put the back on the trailer and many other things. But that is about it for right now. The rest of these vids will be, if I want to show loading everything like a bow run, but mostly the rest of these vids is going to be homesteading and trying to build something out of nothing. You know, what all of the fixing that up vids are. Doggy. They're supposed to be for hunting hogs, but I think it's going to be a while. There's that little cutie. Named her Brooke. She's going to be a big part of these vids.